Hey guys, welcome to day 3. We are going to do our last math lesson of the year. Woo! Big celebration here. We're gonna wrap up our practice problems tomorrow, but this is the last big lesson today, okay? So it's really more of a review. If you were in 5th grade with us last year, you guys did the food trucks, building your own food truck and doing volume that way. So this is more of a review. So that being said, let's get some vocabulary down. So page 97 is going to be our practice page. So we're going to be taking notes on page 98. All right, so first up, what is volume? And you might remember, but if you don't, here's a refresher. Volume is how much space a shape takes up. So how much space an object takes up. Okay, and this is a solid object. Usually this is a 3D shape. Now volume is also used to measure liquids, so like the volume of a water bottle or a gallon of milk. That is also a unit of measure, but we're talking about the volume of a solid object here, okay? So we're going to be focusing on a rectangular prism. And we kind of talked about that already with surface area, but let's give it a quick definition, okay? So a rectangular prism, and cube kind of falls in here, is a 3D solid shape with a rectangular base and faces. Rectangular base and faces. Okay. So how do I find the volume? So finding volume of rectangular prisms. Okay. So let's just review how to do volume if you do not remember from last year. So finding the volume, you're going to do length, so the length of the shape times the width of the shape times the height of the shape. Okay, and that is going to give you volume, and it's going to be cubed. Okay, so volume cubed, because it's how many cubes can fit into a shape. So the shorthand way to write that would be length times width times height equals volume. Okay, fancy cursive letters there. All right, now the total volume, and this is what I was saying right here, so let's just add a quick note here. The total volume is written in cubic units, okay, or units cubed. So you might see it units cubed, okay? So that 3, that's to the power of 3. So examples of those would be centimeters cubed, yards cubed, feet cubed, inches cubed, meters cubed, etc. Whatever other measurements you might see, okay? So let's do a couple practice problems here. So we're going to just do a couple practice problems together to refresh your memory, okay? So I'm going to draw these out. We're going to do 6 centimeters. I'm going to give myself a little bit of space at the bottom of my page. So there you go. You can see it right there. So I'm going to do about 3 fingers. Let's do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to do 6 there, and I'm going to go up 3 over 1, and that's going to be my corners. Up 3 over 1, and now I can just connect those dots. Okay, so that's going to be my base, and it's going to be 6 and 3, and we'll do centimeters here. Okay, so now I'm going to make this 6 centimeters tall. So I'm going to count up 6 from each corner. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just go there, and I can just go there. Okay, and now I'm going to connect all of those corners. There. Okay, and so now this is 6 centimeters. So I'm going to do length times width times height. So the length is 6 centimeters. The width is 3 centimeters. And the height is 6 centimeters. So 6 times 3 is 18. And now I'm going to do 18 by 6. And here's where you can have a calculator. I don't expect you to do this in your head. I had to do this on a calculator beforehand. So 18 times 6 is 108. I'm not done. I need to put in my units of measure. So it's going to be centimeters. And because I'm measuring how much is inside of my solid shape, I'm measuring by cubes. If I were to take little cubes and put it inside of this shape, I would get 108 cubic centimeters. So I'm going to write centimeters cubed, okay? All right, let's do one more. We're going to do a 9. So I'm going to do my math up here this time to give some space. So 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're going to go up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just going to make my rectangle to start. And then I'm going to go, let's see, I'm going to go up 3 and over 2. So from each corner, I'm going to go up 3, over 2. Up 3, over 2, up 3, over 2, and now I can connect all of those dots to my corners. Okay. All right, so we had 9 feet is that side. The width is going to be 5 feet. And my height is going to be, let's do it right here, 6 feet, okay? So again, the algorithm for this is going to be length times width times height. So I'm going to do my length first. 9 feet times the width, which is 5 feet, times the height, which is 6 feet. So 9 times 5 is 45. And now I'm going to multiply that by 6. I don't know that off the top of my head. If you do, fantastic. If you don't, use a calculator. It's not cheating. It's using your resources. Okay, 45 times 6 is going to give me 270. Okay, I'm not done though. This is not a complete answer. I need to have my units of measure, and that's going to be feet. And because I'm counting how many cubes I'm going to put inside of my box here, it's going to be cubic units. Okay, so 270 feet cubed. Okay, all right, so those are our 2 guided practice problems. I have some practice problems for you. And that will be our video tomorrow, is just me going over the practice problems. So for tonight, here are some practice volume problems for you. So if you need to pause so you can copy these down, please do that. Okay, here's the 3 and 4. You can pause if you need to. Okay, once you have finished finding those, you're gonna pop back onto our placemat. There's some IXL practice. If you're feeling like even after those 4, you wanna just do a little bit more, you can. Otherwise, come back and I will show you the answers for these 4 problems tomorrow, and you can check your work before you go and do your form. All right, have a great Wednesday, guys. Bye.